Are we done? There we go. Oop. Whoa. Hold on a second. Yeah, shouldn't have that up on my laptop. Good stuff. All right, we're live. We're good. Everything is good. Everything is great. All right, here we go. All right, we got 15 people in here already. Cheers. Make sure how do I look? Good. Face that up a little bit. Yeah, there you go. Don't look at gray hairs out there. What's happening, guys? Dave the Film Junkie here. Welcome to the Vodka stream. Vodka is poured. That's right. Look at that condensation. Fresh, new bottle, right out of the freezer. Delicious. If you're new to my vodka stream, well, nothing's prepared, which I usually don't prepare anything anyways. But yeah, just kind of talk with you guys. I just posted my Aquaman review. So this is post Aquaman last week. And I think maybe even the week before that, there are people that have seen the movie already, but now I can actually talk about it. And if some spoilers come about and you haven't seen it yet, you have been warned. There's a chance. I'll try my best not to talk about too many spoilers, but if one slips or not, because I want to put out my spoiler review, which will hopefully be out tomorrow. So so there you go, guys. So yeah, you don't have to watch it yet. I know some of you said you've already watched my review. And of course, you guys know I liked it a lot. Borderline loved it. Salud! Senor Peña. Look at that. Yes, Men in Tights podcast. You're back. Hard Boiled. Welcome back. A lot of familiar names out there. Love it. Aquaman was entertaining. Great. I give it an 8.5 out of 10. Cheers to Aquaman. James Wan and everybody that did a pretty damn amazing job. I was in awe with the visuals of that movie. My God. And like I said in my review, it's just a movie that, I mean, when you think about the character, it's like, how is this going to work? And I know there's been pitches before. God knows how many pitches there have been for Aquaman. But, I mean, sometimes you see movies that come out now that we have all this great technology and everything like that with visual effects, and you go, wow, this movie it wouldn't have worked back in the 90s or even the early 2000s. It's crazy. So cheers to Aquaman. Collider hated it. Did they really hate it, or they just choose not to like? Because I know the only person I listened to from Collider is Christian Harloff. He was actually at my Justice League screening last year. And he just, he didn't say that he hated it. He just had his, little bit of different things. Yeah. See? Harloff and Ellis. Ellis is usually a little more positive than Harloff, but I can't stand Ellis sometimes, man, because he's always talking at a very high frequency. He's always, it's like, turn it down there, bud. I don't know. He's just over the top sometimes. Tries to be a little too with the jokes. I saw a stand-up one time, and it was pretty bad. Loved Aquaman. Makes me even more hyped for DCU's future. Yes, that's what it's all about. I mean, I know there's a lot of people, there's DC fans that are having their qualms with it, and luckily it's just a small group. Sadly, they have pretty loud voices. But, yeah, I mean, like I said in my review, it's a movie that's like, really? This is going to work. This is going to work. We got this fish man who wields a trident who could swim really, really fast, and he could communicate with fish. This is supposed to work. But they did, The fact that in the comic books, and the comic books have evolved the character, and then, of course, a certain Mr. Zack Snyder decided to evolve the character just a little bit more. So it's pretty awesome stuff. That's all I got to say. I mean, I still remember when I 2 jobs ago, this is before Batman vs. Superman came out. And, there was a fellow comic book guy that I worked with. He was more of a Marvel dude. I'll give it that. So we always had our little back and forth. It was always fun. But he liked DC characters too. But he always made fun of Aquaman. And I always went like, man, read some of the new shit. He's not the same character anymore. So Ellis is a cheery Dave. Okay, I guess that's fine. What up, But dude, what the fuck was up with that Pitbull scene? There was a Pitbull scene? Did I miss that? I had to take a piss once. That's the bad part. That's my only gripe. It's not really a gripe because I love the fact that the movie theater that I frequent serves beer, and I usually have two. So I always have to. I try not to, but I mean, Aquaman's 2 hours and 23 minutes. I couldn't hold it. And once they got to that one spot, I can't even remember, before Manta shows up and they have that little chase thing and everything like that. And I knew, I was like, okay, there's probably going to be some just lame stuff. So I went and took a piss then. Maybe that was when, or I don't remember Pitbull. I remember hearing that he had a song in there, but I don't remember Pitbull. Shit. That's crazy. Did you like Aquaman's entrance towards the end? Oh, yeah, it was great. Once he got into the classic costume and got the trident and everything, I mean, it was just, there was nothing that, it was just all beautiful and all great. The desert scene, song choice in the desert scene, yeah. Was that it? I guess I wasn't paying attention. So I don't know. How would you rank DCU villains? Zod, Orm, Ares, Lex, Steppenwolf, Enchantress with their little naked hula dance. I would say, well, top three is Zod, Lex, and Orm for sure. It's just hard. I would have to think about that, and I'll probably do a video about it or something like that. Okay, there was no Pitbull scene. You guys were just talking about the song. I didn't even listen. I didn't even think about it. So I don't know. P-breaks, big reason we need intermissions back. Yeah. Well, I mean, you're going to start serving beer at these movie theaters. That's just what happens. I used to be pretty good at it, but, these movies can get pretty damn long. So, I mean, my God, what can I do? Post-credit scene was good. It was all right. It wasn't like, I was kind of hoping for a little bit more of a surprise. I'm not saying it was bad. And I even said that too, like I said, I'm trying not to, for anybody who hasn't seen it, I'm trying not to give too many spoilers, but I was hoping for a little more surprise, but what they showed, I want to see big time in the sequel, which I stated in my review that hopefully shines in the future. So how do you rank the DC films against each other so far? I'm going to be doing a video about that. Don't worry. I think I'm just going to do some ranking videos. I mean, I did a top 5 Catwoman casting video, and I was like, I'm going to start doing more of this. Casting, rankings, yes! And I haven't done one since. I'm telling you. I'm like, I need to, I'm just kind of preparing my brain for next year. I mean, I know I'm not, time is just a construct. But, sometimes you just need that little, okay, it's a new year. I'm not going to say new me, new year, new me. Fuck, no. But I just want to like I said, do more of those kind of videos, do more different kind of videos, not just always depend on news stuff and stuff like that. I want to do various types. And then of course have people on the Vodka stream as well as the Film Junket podcast and everything like that. Let's see. Did you like Black Manta? Personally, I loved him. Yeah. I just think, a little more screen time. And I think in the sequel, he'll do better. Like he'll be the main villain. He wasn't the main villain in this, but it was a nice little introduction to what can come. So I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, some of it was a little rushed, I thought, but with his backstory and everything, but that's why I hope in the sequel, they really delve into his backstory. I heard Aquaman acts different in this movie than he did in Justice League. Do you think he acted the same or different? Like possibly like how he did now? I think he acted just the same, pretty much. Yeah, he acted. I don't know who's saying that. He seemed like he acted exactly the same. So I don't know. Man, leave Jeff Johns alone. Aquaman is the best run in New 52. Yeah, Shazam is close second. Yeah. Yeah, the whole Jeff Johns thing, like I said, the man is the man let success go to his head when he got that title and wanted to be Kevin Feige, the sequel. And I heard that he just turned into a douchebag and let that success get to his head. But he's still a very talented writer. He's still a good writer. I'm still looking forward to his Green Lantern movie that's going to be coming out and everything. So, I can't fully shit on him. So what can he say? What can he do? How much do you think the movie will make? I think it'll get close, if not past 800 million. It's already at like what, 322 million? And that's not even taken last night and today. So by this weekend, I would say by the end of this weekend, it's going to be well over 400, close to 500 million. It might get to 500 million by Christmas. And then I don't think there's really any movies coming out the following weekend. So it's probably going to win that weekend too. So by the time it gets into the new year, after the first weekend of the new year, it'll probably be close to 600. So I don't know if it'll make 800. I think it'll definitely pass 700 million. But I could be wrong. I hope it reaches 1 billion. I really do. And it might have the legs. So whatever. We'll see what happens. Could Green Lantern Corps' universe, could it be more beautiful than Atlantis? Yeah, very much. You know, we got to get that visionary director. I mean, that's the one thing with James Wan he's very meticulous about his stuff. He's very detailed. He wants, you know, things to work. And I mean, my God, look at those visual effects. I mean, I kept looking at the hair. I was so distracted by everybody's hair in Aquaman, because that must have been one of the hardest fucking things to do, is the hair. You know, because in Justice League, they're smart. Like Snyder is smart. It was like they created the technology, you know, the rig for him to look like he's swimming and everything like that. But he tied the hair back as much as possible. And, you know, that was one of the things that they were going to have to tackle big time in this movie, because you can't, I mean, he's got a lot of hair and some of them have a lot of hair, and you're moving around, that hair is supposed to get everywhere. So they kind of had to make it where it was slicked, where it wouldn't be in his face or in anybody's face, but it had to move with the head. And what I really liked about it was the fact that even though it looked like, you know, they were probably just on like a soundstage, blue screen and green screen all over the place, and, you know, they're standing on the ground, but they're underwater. But the way the movements are looks very much like how you would move underwater if you were, you know, standing on the ground. You know, and I thought it's just a little detail, just details, you know. And you know, James Wan was just perfect. He was the perfect guy to do it because he's so detail oriented, you know. Shazam trailer, any news? I'm hearing mid-January, something like that. Probably mid-January. That's what I'm thinking. Somewhere around there? Yeah. So don't expect it right in the new year. I would say mid to late January, if I'm hearing on the interweb streets. Anyways, it's already close to 400 million, so it'll definitely reach. Yeah, I think it will. I mean, I hope it. They're projecting 75 to 80 million here in the States. But I mean, my theater is pretty damn packed. A lot of cheering people and stuff like that. People cheered during the movie. So I'm hoping it'd be awesome if it just over 100 million opening here. We'll see what happens. The usual suspects are out there being hypocrites by shitting on Aquaman. And then who fucking cares, man? Jose, who cares? Usual suspects are going to do that. Just ignore them. Who cares? They're not having any effect on this shit. Okay, I mean that's what I keep telling people, is like those voices. The general public don't even know who they are. Nothing. Who cares? Stop thinking about that goddamn tomato score. Okay, it's irrelevant now. I tweeted this out earlier today because somebody was like, "We need to stop. We need to stop Rotten Tomatoes." And I'm like, "What the fuck? Hold on, guys. The number is having no effect on the success. Like we said, it's almost at 400 million, and we haven't even. It's just releasing in the States. There is no effect that Rotten Tomatoes is having on it right now at all anymore. So who cares? Just ignore it. It's not doing anything. Okay. Yes, Rotten Tomatoes can have, can make or break a movie. Like, the 3 days, 4 days, a week before it comes out. Yeah, it can fuck it up. But it's not doing it. It didn't do it with Venom. It's not doing it with this. So stop talking about that. Just let it go. We just got to let it go. Oh, yeah. Did I see Ava's New Gods post? Yeah. Like I said, I'm still on the fence about that because, like I said, Wrinkle in Time was a fucking shit sandwich, and that was her first big epic movie, and it was fucking horrible. So I'm still very nervous about it. So yeah, I don't know what's gonna happen with it. Did you like the Steppenwolf reference in Aquaman? Yeah, it's quick and painless. There was only like that really little. What did Ava post for New Gods? She posted like just like an inked comic book, without the color, like just like an inker of the New Gods. That's all. And there's a chance, I guess, on the DC Universe Daily tomorrow, they're going to announce something, which apparently is what we're supposed to be getting from the DC Universe before the year ends, that people have been teasing or been hearing about. Of course, a lot of people were thinking, oh, it's about Batman. It's about Man of Steel, too. And I'm like, I don't think it's about either. It's probably going to be about New Gods. They're probably going to, they already pretty much announced that if they just officially announced that she's the director, that's going to be fucking retarded because we already knew that. Hopefully, maybe cast. Maybe they'll be announcing the casting. I don't know. Who knows? Yeah, Aquaman versus yeah. With Birds of Prey being an outlier in DC's upcoming solo movie slate, do you think it has a hurdle to having a better than? Oh no, not at all. Yeah, when it comes to Suicide Squad, yeah, but not Justice League. You got to realize this is a full-on female movie, and we're in 2018, 2019. The future is female, so of course it's gonna make a lot. I guess we'll see what happens. The final draft of the Batman script is due before the year's end. Is it? I thought he already turned that in or something. I don't know what's going on with that. But whatever. Matt Reeves, take your time. Give us a good fucking Batman. So in the end, what film will have done better at the box office, Aquaman or Venom? Well, I think it depends on how it does here over the weekend. Because Venom just had some fucking legs. That's for damn sure. And I think Aquaman's going to have some legs, or shall I say flippers. Shut up. I think it'll have some legs. I'm just wondering. I don't even know where Venom's at right now. I know it was over 800 million or something like that. God. And I watched it again, and I'm telling you, that movie got hacked, and that movie was it's just, I love Tom Hardy. I have a man crush on that man. And I love the Venom and him scenes, but god damn, that movie is it's not that good. Not that good. I can enjoy it, but it's just not that good. I haven't watched the Titans finale yet. Haven't done that. I'll watch it tomorrow, like I always do. I'll wake up, get my coffee going, and I'll watch it. I'm very anxious, even though because people can't just hold their fucking wad on social media anymore. I already got the surprise at the end spoiled for me. It's like, hey, some of us have jobs, so we can't just, watch the new episode that's on a streaming service right when it fucking lands. Hey, give us a moment to breathe. Give us to the weekend, to the end of the weekend at least. But no, these, people don't give a shit anymore. They just, Aquaman's still to release in Japan. Oh, yeah. So there's still Japan. That's good. Well, if Aquaman goes like gangbusters, it increases the chance for Man of Steel 2 announcement. I totally agree with that. And with Momoa going, hey, Cavill still wants to play, and everybody's like, yay! Zack Snyder versus Edgar Wright. Which one is the cult movie legend? I would say Edgar Wright, with Zack Snyder close behind. But when I talk to people, they know Edgar Wright. I don't know. To me, it just seems like Edgar Wright's a little bit more of that. But Snyder's close behind. And with everything, Man of Steel and Batman or Superman becoming cult classics. There you go. Tom Hardy should be Wolverine instead of Venom. Yeah? He'd be an awesome Wolverine. Ving Rhames for Darkseid? I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know about that. We'll see. I want to see Aquaman deleted scenes, so I'm sure we might get a director's cut. Who knows? So yeah, I'm sure it's not that bad. You know, I mean, he was given almost 2.5 hours for the movie, so that's always good. Dude, Titans finale is awesome. I won't spoil it for you. Yeah, you better not. Will the use of de-aging CGI ever become accepted? Have not really been buying it since. I mean, yeah, there's de-aging technology, obviously for Willem Dafoe and Thomas Curry in Aquaman, and it was a little weird for Thomas, Aquaman's dad. It was a little weird with the wig because you could totally tell. With Willem Dafoe, though, I didn't mind it. I thought Willem Dafoe's de-aging was actually pretty good. You know, I didn't mind it that much. I thought when they in Civil War, Captain America Civil War, I thought the de-aging of Tony Stark was pretty good. It can work, and then sometimes it just looks like shit. It's weird. I don't know. It's very strange how they do it. I mean, look what Kurt Russell in Guardians of the Galaxy 2. That was fucking amazing. I mean, he looked like he did back in the 70s, back in the 60s and 70s. It was crazy. Any news on Snyder's last photograph of Fountainhead? Nothing. Ooh, Liam Neeson for Darkseid? Ah. I got a specific set of skills. I got the anti-life. Yeah, I can't do it. Yeah, see, I want Bardem as Darkseid. He'd be fucking great. My God. I will find you. Keanu Reeves wants to play Wolverine. And it would be hilarious. I wouldn't be able to take it seriously. I wouldn't be. Yeah, thank you, Wolf. Venom. I mean, so many people are like, oh my God, Venom. I'm going, it wasn't that good. It was fucking watered down. Sony was trying to make a fucking Marvel Studios movie. They were. But everybody's praising the shit out of it. I'm like, what the fuck? I haven't heard any Supergirl news. That's just still in development. Who knows if that's going to be. You know, so I don't know. Dave, are you tired of the consensus on films enjoyability being it's supposed to be stupid? Just turn your brain off. Your Brian off. We need serious films. No, not always. That's the thing. You don't always need that. Serious films are out there. And the sad thing is, people don't go watch them. And then they complain that there's not enough and blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, hey, there's plenty out there for us to be like, hey, this is serious. For instance, okay, we got Aquaman that just came out. It doesn't take itself too seriously. And I thought, fine, it doesn't need to. It's Aquaman. Guess what's coming out next month? That's a take on the superhero genre that's going to be taken pretty damn seriously. Glass. Okay? So we have those movies coming out. They don't always have to be like that. And I wasn't expecting a serious Aquaman movie, not even before when James Wan was announced and everything like that. I'm like, they make an Aquaman movie. They can't make it fucking grounded. First off, it wouldn't be called grounded. It'd be called watered. I don't know. Stupid joke. Yes, I get it. But yeah, we got to relax on that whole stuff. You know, when the character is riding a seahorse, a big seahorse or a shark, wielding a trident and wearing a leotard with scales, you just can't fucking do that. You can't. It's too hard. It's just too much. You can't do that. You got to have, but the thing is, though, you just got to have a cohesive story. And you know what? What really drove the movie was Momoa. I knew that I was like, okay, he's going to do all right, but can he carry the movie all the way? And he did. His charisma, he was a good lead. He was a good lead, you know? And, you know, I hope I don't get too much hell, but I thought Amber Heard was a little bland. I don't know. I just, like, when she was doing her thing and kicking ass, that was when she was the best. But when it came to the back and forth and her just, you know, people complaining like they knew what was going to happen. Yeah, I know, right? Sony owns the character of Spider-Man. He can't ever fully go back to Marvel. Well, they own part of it. They're sharing it with Marvel, so... But you guys, you know, you better go see Into the Spideyverse because, my God, probably, I mean, that could be very well the best Spider-Man movie. I don't know. I had to think about it. I had to do my top 10 favorite movies of the year. And I'm like, oh God. Yes, Amber Heard is very gorgeous. She's absolutely gorgeous, but She's not, I mean, she's an okay actress. She's not like, tip top. But like I said, when she was kicking ass, that was when she was the best. But sometimes it was just kind of like, how much of an ass kicking Nicole? Oh man, Nicole Kidman was fucking great. Still so gorgeous. My God. Guys, they put Aquaman in jeans and it worked. It worked. Some of the ladies did the whole ow thing when he made his entrance. Of course. So there you go. Some of the action Aquaman, especially in Sicily, was pretty brutal. Aquaman, yeah. Aquaman he was getting fucked up. He was getting fucked up. Hey, what's up, Landon? What's up, buddy? The Hellboy trailer kind of threw me off. Well, why did it throw you off? I thought it was decent. I thought the Billy Idol song, Monet? It was that was a bad choice. It was just, I didn't like that choice for the song, which there's a lot of trailer songs that come out, and I'm just like, why? Why did you use this song? But I thought David Harbour, he looks great, sounds great. The gore that they showed too. I know there's some people, looks like a Marvel movie. I'm like, no, it doesn't. You literally see people getting in blood splatter. I'm like, that doesn't look like a Marvel movie. Yeah, and then there's humor and stuff like that. It didn't stray too much away from Del Toro's tone. It just looks like a continuation, but with a different actor. But not that different. I mean, Jesus. So, whatever. I'm not trying to do spoilers on Aquaman. I get it. I'm trying my best. So, guys, try to avoid some of it, because I'm still going to do my spoiler review. Do you think Amber Heard will ever get that Mira Wonder Woman spinoff she jokingly asked for? No. Why? We don't need it. We need Flashpoint, where Mira and fucking Wonder Woman go head to head. That's what we need. Head to head, and one of them loses their head. And we all know who. That's what we need. That's what I want to see. I don't need a spinoff. I just need that Flashpoint fucking fight scene. So good. Drink to that one. How are the jokes? I heard the humor can be a bit much. It's not that bad. Some of it didn't land, but most of it was fine. Most of it was absolutely fine. There was actually a joke towards the beginning that I was actually shocked about, because I thought the scene was going to go a different way and it ended up going this way, and it was actually pretty damn funny. The whole theater was laughing their ass off. So Aquaman made a good choice for his brother. Oh, okay. Here's an idea. David Harbour for Orion and Ron Perlman. Ooh, Ron Perlman, Darkseid. I could see that. And Harbour, yeah, as Orion. Yeah, there you go. They probably, Ron Perlman would probably be a dick to Harbour on set for taking his job. Do you think Del Toro will come back to DC? I fucking hope so, man. Do my Arnold. Yeah, God damn it. Justice League Dark is just too perfect for him, and it's like, come on. Hope the Green Lantern movie works with new members. Jessica Cruz and Simon. Yeah, I like Cruz because she's so, she's not confident in herself big time. She totally second guesses herself a lot, and she's a unique character. And then, of course, Simon, he's very confident. But they're a good little team. They're a good team. Good little team. I don't know if they're going to incorporate them. Maybe in the next one. I don't know. I just want to see the buddy space cop movie that is Jon Stewart and Hal Jordan. That's what I want to see first. After work tonight, I can definitely think it's safe to say that Aquaman is going to be the biggest. Well, yeah, it's going to be huge. It's already, look at the Thursday night showings. Poppins and Bumblebee are not even close to what Aquaman made like 14 million in Thursday night showings. I think Bumblebee only made like 2, 3, 4, something like that. So I don't know. Yes, Del Toro has the Justice League Dark script, and they should really do something with it. I'm sure it's fantastic. Black Manta fight scene was intense, especially he almost had. Yeah. That's why I said with the sequel, let's see more of Manta, because he fucked him up. He fucked him up more than Orm. And Orm had the strength. It's crazy. So my God. What are your thoughts on Black Manta? I thought he was great. There wasn't enough. you know, and I hope they really delve into his character in the sequel. There just wasn't enough to establish. It was kind of quick. Like you got why he hates him, and this you kind of got it. But I think in the sequel they're gonna really dive into his character. So, what do you think about that 3D though? I didn't see it in 3D. I'm not a big fan of 3D. I've seen only a handful of movies in 3D. I saw Doctor Strange in 3D. That was pretty good. And I saw I saw Force Awakens at the Chinese theater in 3D, and it was pretty cool. But I'm not a big 3D guy, especially when I have glasses, so I have to put the fucking 3D glasses over my glasses, and it's kind of annoying. So, yeah, I need to get that LASIK eye surgery. But then I'd have to change my avatar. The glasses, you know, they're part of my face. People would be like, "Dude, where'd Dave go?" You know, because it'd be like the Clark Kent effect. You wouldn't recognize me without my glasses. Now you would. Let's see. What else you guys talking about here? Hellboy looks awesome. Yes, Christian. I think it will be. I think it'll be fine. It's just the song choice is what really bugged me about that trailer. Add Amy Adams to the Wonder Woman. And Amy said she only wants to spin off a Gal Gadot. Yes, Charlie's Angels of the DCU. The future's female. There's got to be a reason why they're all teaming up, though. That's the thing. It's like, you know, when they say like an all Avengers movie or this, that, and this, I'm like, okay, there hasn't been an all male Avengers movie, so it's just so dumb. I just get tired of that. How would you rank the CBMs of 2018? I'll probably do a video about that. Yeah, I think I will. I'm gonna do the end of this year and the beginning of next year. There's gonna be a lot of ranking stuff for 2018. I think that's what I'm gonna hit hard right at first is my ranking videos. I'm gonna rank the CBMs and stuff like that. So look forward to that. I'm not gonna answer it here because I gotta think about it. Most movies don't work well for me in 3D. Yeah, I agree. Like I'm a little old school. I'm all about a big screen, but 3D shit, I don't know. It's too much. It's just too much. I don't need it. Unless I like fucking eat a THC gummy bear before, and then maybe I'll have some fun. Let's see. The Aquaman VFX are godly. More reason. It's in the middle field of the PC Awards. Yeah, who gives a shit about that? Oscars are dumb. I don't even understand that. And it's whatever. Fuck it. Fuck them. Whatever. There's so many over the years. There's so many people that have gotten snubbed and movies that have gotten snubbed. It's just too hard. I mean, one of the things is like, how do you break it down? 365 days in a year. How many weekends? 52 weekends. So many movies. How do you break it down to just certain categories and certain this, certain that, and everything like that? It's just crazy. It's whatever. Dave, I like watch your streams while taking a dump. Awesome. So, guys, he's shitting right now. Every time you take a sip from your glass, I take a sip from my coffee that is placed next to my bucket of hot water that is used to clean my... Wow! Vic Rant? That is quite a message. Well, cheers, bud. Jesus Christ. That's funny. It's better to just enjoy the experience, simple large screen. Yes, I agree, Venom. That's the way I like it. Just give me a screen. I don't need to put fucking glasses on my face. And I know the next step in 3D technology is glasses-free technology, which I think that's what James Cameron is going to give us with the new Avatar movies, which is fine. That's fine. Give us that experience. But, I'm just, shit. When Christopher Nolan, and Quentin Tarantino still gives us shit on 70 millimeter or whatever the heck it is, I'm all for that too. That scope, it's beautiful. Fucking A, man. The Hateful Eight was just beautiful to watch on that big screen. I figure the Oscars are dumb as ADMs has still not won any. Yeah. Well, I mean, like I said, it's hard to break it down because you have to break it down to like 5 good performances, and then you got to pick one of those. It's very difficult, especially when somebody transforms themselves, I mean, and then of course it gets political. I mean, what's his name from Black Klansman? Denzel Washington's kid, I think it is. Can't remember his first name. He's probably going to end up winning. And to be honest, I'm going to say it right now on my vodka stream, Black Klansman, overrated. Overrated. I watched it, and it was good. I'm not saying it's a bad movie. I just think it's overrated. First off, it didn't make any sense because Adam Driver and Washington sound nothing alike. They don't sound alike. And that was the whole big plot, was that Washington's character was talking on the phone to David Duke and all those fucking assholes, and Adam Driver was the white guy in person. They sound nothing alike. So I'm like, how is this even working? And there's like a forced love story with a chick from Spider-Man Homecoming. I'm like, wait a minute. So they're having a romance in this movie. He looks like he's in his late 20s, at least early 30s. And I'm like, I just watched her in a movie last year where she played a high school student. Now she's playing this, like, you know, Black Power activist. And I'm like, I'm not buying this. So, yeah. Yeah, John David Washington. There you go. He did all right, but I don't think he was Oscar worthy or award worthy. I really don't think it was. I think it was little. I just think that movie was a little overrated. You know, a little overrated. And like I said in my podcast, it's like, yes, I get it, Spike Lee. There's some bad things. You're going to show the Charlottesville thing, but can you also show the things where the people on the left have caused harm on innocent people as well? I don't know. Let's not get too political on the vodka stream. I'm getting drunk. I'm going to start fucking going off. Hey, Dave, you think we'll see Anti-Monitor in the DCU? Anything's possible. I don't know. I don't know. We'll see. Hard talent, Liz Allen. Is that who that is? Is that who played? Yeah, she played Peter Parker's fucking love interest. And then like all of a sudden the next year, she's in Black Klansman playing this, you know, and I'm just like, I wasn't buying it. I mean, she's like 26, 27 years old, but she looks young as shit. You think Batman will make an appearance in the new Joker flick? No. Well, maybe in some form. I don't know. I don't know what to take with this Joaquin Phoenix Joker movie. I mean, we saw the classic 66 Batmobile being towed in, and I'm just going, what the fuck? Like, what's going on here? I don't know. It's just very strange. Like, is this very meta? Is this going to be like he's trying to mimic Caesar? You know, the Joker, you know, the show's Joker? I mean, Jesus, I don't know. Who knows? Dave's a massive mega racist. Confirmed. Because I said Black Klansman is overrated, so obviously I'm racist and I'm a white supremacist, and yeah, I'm gonna go to my Klan meeting after this. Only half of me is racist. Remember, the other half of me is Mexican, so can't be. Do you think Dark Phoenix and New Mutants being pushed back so much might affect it? Yeah, definitely New Mutants, because that first trailer was great, and now that movie's not coming out for a fucking I don't know how long, and they're reshooting stuff. It's totally fucked up. Dark Phoenix has gotten dicked with too. It's just, I don't know what's gonna happen. Can we talk about Aquaman spoilers now? No. I've seen it, but there's people in here that haven't, and I'm just gonna avoid it for a little bit. Next vodka stream, we could talk more about that. Well, you know, it will be all right. Ironic how Chris Messina, 80M's Coast and Sharp Objects, is Victor Zaz. Love to see Lois interact. Yeah, that's going to be interesting to see Zaz. I'm glad he's being incorporated in the Birds of Prey movie, so that'll be cool. Who would you vote for if you had to vote today? Hillary, Bernie, or Trump? You just talking about three people that just fucking suck. So I don't know. I can't. They all fucking suck in their own ways, man. So I can't even answer that. Dave, we need to make a podcast crossover. What, with like Chris Wong, Film Gob, stuff like that? Well, like I said, 2019, I'm going to start trying to do more of that stuff. Dave, don't forget your robes for the me. I got my Batman robe. Better fucking believe it. Is JL3 going to be a team up of Justice League? Nah, who knows what the fuck? We don't even know if JL2 is going to be anything. Yeah. I think New Mutants comes out in August. I don't even remember when they kept pushing, they kept flipping that fucking date, so I don't even know. If you could choose one comic book character to have a beer with, who would it be? I would pick Joker or Deadpool. Well, Joker might try to kill you. Deadpool might try to kill you too, but he'd probably give you a hand job before he does that. So I'm gonna say Deadpool. Yeah, I would like to meet him too. Yeah, Vodka Clan. There you go. Cheers. Cheers to that. Yeah, see, Aquaman comes out on the 26th. That's so weird, but whatever. Dave for President 2020. Who's gonna be my running mate? Who should be my running mate? And Fiona, yeah, I can get her on the pod too. I'm really glad that she enjoyed Aquaman. I was kind of worried that she wasn't going to, she was going to shit all over it, but she immediately said she loved it, and she's been praising it. So that's good. Do you think we'll get an Injustice movie in the future? Yes. Because you know what's going to happen. And that has to happen. We're going to get, there was almost like a turn. And it's going to happen where, I don't know. It's going to be interesting to see the future of comic book movies, and they're gonna have to do it. I mean, they're already kind of doing it. And then look at Brightburn, James Gunn, evil Superman kid. I mean, come on, Dave. Do you listen to the Joe Rogan Experience all the time? When I'm at work, I listen to him. I love Joe Rogan. Love that guy. I've seen him live doing stand up too. Not recently, but I want to see him again. Yeah, I love that guy. Love that guy. I mean, he's doing it. He's doing what I would eventually love to do, is just sit there and fucking talk with somebody for 3 hours. Talk shit, drink, smoke some weed. Why not? Yeah, Chris Wong is my VP. I can see that. But you know what? Well, again, I guess I could be the poster boy. He'd probably be doing most of the work. That's probably what's going on with Trump and Pence. Probably the same thing that was happening with Bush and fucking Cheney. You got the vice president doing more shit. Dave, I heard a certain film, Exile, blocked people for liking Aquaman. Yeah, some of those guys, they are, I don't even want to go down that road. Some of those guys are just angry man babies that they're not getting their way, so they just lash out like a fuck. I don't even know about that. But would you like James Wan to direct more DCU movies? If so, which one would you like him to direct? Aquaman 2. But I think James Wan would also do good with Justice League Dark with his horror background. Film god for vice president? Yeah, there you go. We both can wear our hats. Injustice is too amazing of a story to not have a movie one day. Yeah, I agree. And we were about to almost kind of get it, but God. I mean, there was supposed to be a Justice League trilogy, and it was going to have so many elements of injustice in there. Fuck. Hey, there's Mr. Clay. Welcome. You're late. What villain do you like to see in a potential James Wan horror Batman movie? Well, when you think horror, I just think of Man-Bat. That's the first one that comes in mind. And then, of course, but the ultimate is Scarecrow. If they're going to have a James Wan horror Batman, you got to have Scarecrow. It's right there. I want to see a Scarecrow. I mean, we got Scarecrow in the Nolan first, and that was done well. But like I said, obviously it was more grounded. But to get a full-on Scarecrow, I mean, man, you play that first Arkham game, or was it the second one too? The Scarecrow scenes, the Scarecrow stages in the Arkham games were frightening. Frightening. My God. I'm just saying, guys. There's so much potential there. It looks like Aquaman's Rotten Tomato score will go down to the high 50s soon. Do you think it'll have effect on box office? No. It's already almost at 400 million. We're good. Man of Steel or Aquaman? How dare you? Do you think the Riddler will be heavily featured in Matt Reeves' Batman movie? Possibly. Could happen. I don't know. JW for Zombie Batman? Are you talking about Joss Whedon? Oh, James Wan. I was like, how dare you? Zombie Batman, sure. I would like James Wan to produce Matthew Reeves' Batman movie. That'd be pretty sweet. But he's too busy right now. I mean, he dropped out of the Resident Evil producing stuff. So just end the franchise there. Don't reboot it. Clayface, Man-Bat, Scarecrow, Killer Croc, team up. Ooh, Jesus Christ. You're taking all the frightening characters, all the frightening villains right there. I even thought about that. I was like, Killer Croc, because I still remember the first Arkham game, the Killer Croc stage of that Arkham game where you're down in the sewer of Arkham Asylum and you're walking on those wooden planks and you're just holding up a batarang and you're trying to slice off the poison stuff. And every time you'll hear, like, it's all quiet, and then all of a sudden you hear splash, and the music starts playing, and Croc starts fucking running at you, and you're like, where is he? And you're just throwing batarangs everywhere. God damn it. He used to freak the shit out of me. Anybody who played the game knows what I'm talking about. It was just, oh man, I hated that level, but I loved it at the same time. I know you're not much of a gamer, but did you? Oh yeah, Mortal Kombat was my jam. I loved Mortal. I still know. This is how much I played Mortal Kombat. The first one, I still know the blood code for Sega Genesis. ABACABB. That is forever tattooed on my brain. The blood code for Sega Genesis Mortal Kombat. ABACABB. That's just always up there. Joss Whedon could be your publicist. Fuck off. Good God. The Birds of Prey without Batman, Batgirl, or Nightwing, pointless. I know there needs to be some Babs at least. That's why I'm just kind of like, really, no Babs? I'll still see it. I'm still being optimistic, but no Babs. Is Flashpoint still happening? I don't think so. Maybe eventually. But the first Flash movie, who knows what the fuck? Are you excited for Batman Hush? Is there supposed to be something? Are they doing an animated? They're doing animated. Yes, I'm very excited for that because the book is so good. That's one of the best Batman books. So yes, I'm very much looking forward to that. It's great that I woke up at 7 because of my dog, so I made it to the Vodka stream. Hey, cheers, Dasan. Yeah, that's the thing. Is like a lot of you guys are like in other countries, and I feel bad because I'm like, but I do it late here, So hopefully you guys are, whatever. Dave, Rick Famuya, I can never say his name, was supposed to do direct Flashpoint, right? I was thinking what kind of story it'd be. I don't think it was going to be Flashpoint. I think it was just going to be like a Flash origin, just a normal Flash movie, which I always thought that Flashpoint should be a Justice League movie more than anything. But then I was talking to some people that said, like, well, it's almost a perfect origin movie because it shows a lot of the origin of Flash. I'm like, yeah, that's true. I just thought it'd be a better Justice League movie, but whatever. ABAC, yeah, is the mantra of 90s video games. Yes, I don't game that much now because I know it'll take up too much of my time. I used to game a lot. I used to play a lot of sports games. I used to play, I wasn't big on first person. I loved 007 on 64, Perfect Dark. I love those kind of movies. I was always Doom, Wolfenstein, did those. But this is the thing. Is like I get so all of a sudden like 5 hours will pass and I'm like, what the fuck just happened? Same with the Batman Arkham games. Obsessed. So now with having my day job and doing this, it's just I worry. I mean, the only thing that I almost bought an Xbox, or no, I almost bought a PS4 just for the Spider-Man game. I was so close. When that came out and everybody was posting images and I was seeing gameplay, I'm like, oh, that looks so fun. I almost bought a PS4 in that game, but then you guys wouldn't see any videos from me. It'd be too difficult. Now, if I didn't have the day job, if I could somehow make this YouTube thing my actual job, then I would get back to games, and then maybe I would do a gaming session or something like that with some of this shit. So it's hard. What time is it now over in your currently right now it is 10:12 p.m. on a Friday over here in California. Oh yeah, happy winter, guys. It's officially winter. Winter solstice. Cheers. It was 82 degrees yesterday in California. No, Flashpoint ain't an origin story. Yeah, it's not. You need to have Barry solving a mystery of what happened to his mom first. I did. Yeah, and that's why I always thought that Flashpoint shouldn't be the first Flash movie. But they could tweak it a little bit and this, that, and this because it very much shows his origin, obviously, when you're talking about his mom and stuff. So I don't know. Dude, did you get any Man of Steel vibes? while watching Aquaman because I got him. Yeah, I even said that towards the end of my review. I said, yeah, you get some very much Man of Steel vibes, especially when he gets the trident in the suit. That's very much like that. Very much. It's already Saturday. Oh, okay. Wait. For some reason, I was thinking, I thought you were like 2 days ahead of me. Jesus, Mr. Hoskins. Do the use of constant scene stunt bother you? Did the use of constant scene stunt bother you in Aquaman? I counted like 4 times at least. I don't know what you're talking about. PS4 for Arkham Knight, Injustice 2, Spider-Man first 2 Arkham games remastered are great too. I'm sure they are. God, I mean, those Batman, I mean, the Arkham games are they're so good. So fucking good. If you're a Batman fan, I mean, it's just, you're in fucking heaven. You're fucking heaven playing that shit. That's why I was like, I can't, if I were to get back into that, I mean, like I said, you guys wouldn't see videos. Dave, what do you think about the reviews from Rotten Tomatoes? Everybody loves the fucking man. Stop looking at the reviews for Rotten Tomatoes. It's not having an effect. Okay? Stop it with the Rotten Tomatoes thing. Don't worry. Aquaman is close to 400 million, and there hasn't been a dime accounted for America yet. So stop thinking about Rotten Tomatoes. It did not have an effect, just like it did not have an effect on Venom. Stop it. Who cares? Who cares? Okay, people are going to see it. The way that they released it and marketed it, it's working. Who the fuck cares about Rotten Tomatoes? An awesome Flash film would involve Barry meeting Jay Garrick. Yes, it would. And God, I'm trying to think of who would be the perfect Jay Garrick. I can't even think. I know somebody said Tom Hanks, and I was like, yeah, but I can't imagine it. I mean, I can and I can't. It's weird. I don't know. We'll see. I can't understand how WB is planning to do movies like Blue Beetle, Birds of Prey, and nothing about Superman, Flash, comics from the... yeah. Well, I get the Birds of Prey thing because Harley Quinn is a huge thing, and then, of course, it's all-female cast. So that's the brownie points of it. What's on right now? Happy Madison. What? Blue Beetle? I mean, I want some Booster Gold, for God's sakes. Mr. Deeds is on my TV right now. Yeah, I want some, I need some Booster Gold, man. If you're going to have some Blue Beetle, give me some Booster Gold. Blue Beetle could be a very small movie, but where's that fucking Nightwing movie? That's what I want to see, is that Nightwing movie. Nightwing movie could have been like $40-50 million budget and just had some really fucking... Hire the guys who did the choreography for John Wick for Nightwing. You're set. There you go, Mr. Chris McKay. It's Chris McKay, right? Adam McKay is the other guy. Feeling the buzz, guys. Brad Pitt or Harrison Ford as Jay Garrick. Okay, Harrison Ford is a little too old. Brad Pitt, yeah. There you go. I dig that. I'm trying to think who else is like, towards 50. That could be a good one. But I like Brad Pitt. I like that choice. That's a good choice for Jay Garrick. I like that. The final shot of Aquaman was orgasmic. Yeah. My buddy, he didn't like it. He thought he cringed on that because, I'm Aquaman. But I was like, dude, that was the hero shot. That was ultimate. That should be the fucking Blu-ray cover right there. Bam. Blu-ray cover, director's cut. Release the one cut. No, that was beautiful. It's just a hero shot. No spoilers or anything. Of course, you just got a hero shot at the end. Don't worry. Black Manta made me cry. Villain, yeah, that's good. Is vodka your favorite sip? Yeah, it is. It used to be rum. I got kind of tired of it. Ooh, Hugh Jackman for Jake Garrick. There you go. See, now you guys are thinking, and he's freed up. He no longer has the claws. Nick Fillion, yeah. He could do a good job, too. I like Nick Fillion. Everybody does. So, Aaron Eckhart. Oh, you guys are coming up with some good ones here. I can't, I suck. When I put it on the spot, I'm like, I might be out of choice, but John Snyder, yeah. That's not bad either. Jay Garrick could be the guy, Hollis, First Night Owl. Yeah. It's not a bad choice either. So many choices. Gerard Butler, man. it's not bad. I like it. See, you guys are good. You guys are good. I should write this down and then do my top 5 choices to play Jake Eric and the DCEU. I think my favorite is Aaron Eckhart, to be honest. I don't know. He's got that good chin. That's why. When I look at my superheroes, I look at that chin and jawline. He's got a pretty damn good chin and jawline. So does, Pitt's pretty good too. Man, Pitt's just a good-looking dude. Literally looking at his face right now because I have a picture of him in Fight Club straight ahead right over here. So I'm like, yeah. But of course, that was 99? That was a while ago. God damn, that movie came out 19 years ago. Shit, that's crazy. Still holds up. Still very much holds up. Now Nick Fury needs to be age seasoned Hal Jordan. You're only saying that because he's voiced Hal Jordan. Could Scott Eastwood play someone else in the DCEU? Man, you know what? I was so hoping, and I thought it worked. I thought it would have worked. I was so hoping that Scott Eastwood was playing Dick. Undercover Dick. Okay? Agent Dick. Agent Grayson. I was hoping that was going to be the case. Could you imagine post-credit scene, mid-credit scene? You see Scott Eastwood, and then he's talking to somebody about, this, that, and this, about the whole Suicide Squad thing. And then all of a sudden, it's Affleck, it's Batfleck, or just Bruce Wayne. Just comes out of the shadows, and there he is. Oh, my God, it's Dick Grayson. I thought Scott Eastwood could have pulled off a Dick Grayson, maybe. Charlie Cox for Hush. Vincent D'Onofrio is now. Edward Norton as the Riddler. Nah. Charlie Cox is Hush, though. I like that. Vincent Dion. I can never say his name right. Yeah, I mean, he could. I guess he could play a Darkseid. I don't like Edward Norton as Riddler. I'd rather have Michael Fassbender, I could see. Kit Harington for Batman? Come on. Stop it. Stop it. Did you ever see The Mule? I wanted to. I wanted to catch it, but I didn't catch it. I don't know. Yeah, see, Clay? I was hoping he was Agent Grayson. I was like, that would be perfect. Agent Grayson. They missed an opportunity there. They did. Man. Robert Storms. Drawing a blank on that one. If Ben wouldn't make another Batman movie, I think Garrett John Hedlund would be a solid pick. Decent. I don't know. Don't really see him as that. Jessica Chastain as Ivy. Are you fucking kidding me? I made a joke about this a while ago because everybody was like, oh my God, Jessica Chastain is Poison Ivy. And I said, yeah, she'd show up fully covered in like seaweed and being like, no, I will not show cleavage or skin because she's all feminist and shit. You realize, guys, that she flat out called out Zack Snyder for the costumes in Justice League. And a certain someone who's directing New Gods liked that tweet. Yeah, sorry. That's why I just, when it comes to the whole Ava thing, I'm not on board. I'm not on board. Because first off, Wrinkle in Time sucked ass. And then she liked the tweet of Jessica Chastain fucking going, oh my God, look at these costumes. God, I miss Patty Jenkins. She was calling out Snyder. And then she got called out by the stunt women who were playing on Amazon. It was awesome. But yeah, Ava DuVernay liked her tweet. So that's why I'm on the fence about Ava. Sorry. I know I'm not supposed to be. I'm supposed to be progressive. Oh my God! Black woman is directing this big movie. I'm like, yes, I don't care what gender or what color skin she is. I'm just going by I'm going by her previous movie. And then I'm going by the fact of, stuff with social media. Sorry. Is Birds of Prey at risk of being banned in China? It'd be perfect for an early, I mean, wasn't Suicide Squad was because they don't like all that fucking voodoo shit. I don't know what's going to happen with it. I mean, that was one of the reasons why, I mean, it's funny because everybody gives shit to Marvel Studios for casting, what's her name? Tilda Swinton as the Ancient One. Because it's like, wow, they whitewashed. The reason why they did it is so they can release it in China. Because if they actually cast somebody in that role who's supposed to play in that role, it wouldn't have got released in China. So they tried to do something different. And, of course, they got backlash with it, but they didn't care because they got a lot of money in China. Do you have a bit of bias against Amber Heard given her history in politics? No, not really. I follow her on Twitter. I don't care. She can do whatever she wants. I don't give a shit about her politics and stuff like that. I do think everybody's quick to just shit on Johnny Depp. I mean, because I saw a video one time a while ago. I don't know. Someone sent it to me. I heard about it. I saw a video of her. She's not squeaky clean, guys. I know in this day and age, it's always blame the guy, blame the guy, blame the guy. I'm sure she had some to do with some of the shit that happened between them. She's not an innocent fucking victim. I'm not saying that, oh yeah, he should have fucking, laid a hand on her or whatever he did. But especially the video I saw, that was a little, I don't know. She seems a little loopy, She seems a little loopy. So, and I have no bias against her. Like, I was really rooting for her, but I just thought she was a little bland in Aquaman, except for when she was kicking ass. Ava Green is a perfect Catwoman for Batfleck. Yeah, she was in my top 5. My top one, though, is just Gugino. Sorry. Miss Gugino. Carla Gugino? Wow, the alcohol is really kicking in. That was my top pick for Catwoman. I thought age appropriate, gorgeous. But yeah, Ava Green, she was up there too. Johnny Depp is as Mad Hatter. Well, he already was Mad Hatter. I don't know about that. Haley Steinfeld as Batgirl, I could see that. That girl is, I mean, she's just, I'm gonna try to go see Bumblebee this weekend. See what that's all about. I don't care about politics as long as you are kind. That's all that matters. Yeah, and she seems fairly nice. I'm not saying, but I'm just saying, like, everybody's so quick to shit on Johnny Depp. I'm like, yeah, she's not innocent in this whole fucking thing. She's got some skeletons. Believe me. Come on. Oh, yes, Carla. Yeah, Carla Gugino, man. I mean, I think she would be 100% the perfect Catwoman for Batfleck. Perfect. So fucking hot, man. She was in the Haunting at House Hill or wherever the hell. I can never say that title right. She played the mom. God damn, that woman she gets hotter with age. Hotter with age. Idris Elba as Jon Stewart. Now, I'm over the Idris Elba Jon Stewart thing. Yeah, he'd be good, but they're probably going to go for a younger Jon Stewart. So, it's whatever. Just put him as Bond. Give him Bond. That's fine. I totally would like to see. I love to see an Idris Elba Bond. Catherine Winnick as Black Canary. Well, they've already cast Black Canary, so we can't really do that. But yeah, she would have been pretty damn good. Isla Fisher as Poison Ivy. I could see that. Andy Samberg as Plastic Man. I could totally see that too. Hunter. Hey, Dave. Back again this week. Super psyched to hear your take on Aquaman. Well, I posted my review. Go check it out. Ryan Gosling is the question. I could see that too. That's a good choice. Aquaman and Ocean Master's mother's name. Wait a minute. Okay, I'm not going to say anything. But wait a minute there, Jose. That kind of... So I actually saw somebody laugh at that, and I knew exactly what they were thinking of. Zac Efron as Nightwing. I could see that. Your number one pick for Hal Jordan? I don't know. Like I said, when I get put on the spot, I can't really think. And not Tom Cruise and not Mark Wahlberg. They're not the top. So, Alexandra Daddario, but I was thinking Lacey Chatbird only because she. Who you thinking she's playing? I know Alexandria Daddario. She's got some pretty eyes, and Zatanna, she'd be pretty good for that. I guess Lacey would be too. What even is the Fountainhead? I'm sorry, but I've never heard of it. What is it exactly? Well, Mr. Riddle, Fountainhead is about an architect, a creator, I guess you could say, who wanted to create something different. But the powers that be on the other side of the table did not like what he was trying to create, okay, with his buildings. So when he said, here's my design for my building, they wanted to add things to it, take away certain things to it, and make it a little bit more friendlier to the public. They didn't like his design so much, and they wanted to change it. So you could see why Zack Snyder likes that story. Yeah, just look at the premise. Just read the synopsis for Fountainhead, and you're going to be like, oh my God, this is Zack Snyder and Warner Brothers. It really is. There you go. Shailene Woodley for Snowden. Oh, from Snowden. Oh, originally MJ Watson for Batgirl. I can see that. I really wanted to see what her MJ was going to be like, and they totally fucking cut her out of the movie. That's so stupid. Would you rather fight one whale-sized crab or 10 crab-sized whales? That's fucking crazy. Well, I'd rather fight 10 crab-sized whales because whales, I mean, that would be small. They'd be like pretty much just fish. So perfect for Snyder. Are we still thinking Ray Fisher lead for that? That'd be sweet. That'd be cool if they work together again. Thoughts on Kristen Stewart? Batgirl rumors? There's rumors of a Kristen Stewart Batgirl? I hope not. Ugh, that'd be fucking crazy. A- cinema score. Oh yeah, Aquaman has an A- cinema score. So why are we fucking sitting here talking about Rotten Tomatoes? Krasinski is Hal Jordan. That's a good one. But I also like him as Booster Gold. Sacha Baron Cohen as the Riddler. I could see it. Yeah, I could see it. It just seems like he could play something else. He could definitely play a Joker. But obviously, we got two Jokers, so we can't do that. Mickey Rourke as Wildcat. Yeah, I could see that, but nah. He's too old now, and his face is so fucked up now. So I don't know. He's just so, I don't know. He's done. Your thoughts on the Atlantean soldiers? To quote James Wan, really badass. They were. I like their fucking helmets, their look, with the water in their helmets and stuff like that. Yeah. No, they were badass. Do you like Kid Cudi? I'm trying to think who that is. I'm drawing a blank. And I don't think so then. How do you feel about Doom Patrol T? Snyder. Cyborg looked pretty meh. Yeah. I was getting Shaq Steel. Remember the Shaq Steel movie when they tried to do that? I was getting that kind of vibe with the headpiece. But hey, we'll see it in motion. I thought the Doom Patrol episode of Titans was pretty good, so I could play Booster Gold. Yeah, I guess so. Why not? Krasinski was always one of the Green Arrow picks. Behind McGregor and DiCaprio? Clay. What? I mean, I could see McGregor probably more than the other two. But come on, Charlie Hunnam. 100% is Oliver Queen. X-Men is a Doom Patrol ripoff. Oh, okay. Did you see Variety's video with one? I haven't watched that yet. And I know he breaks it down, the beauty of it. I want to watch that because, my God, was that just a beautiful scene. Funny how Fountainhead ends up with a building. The villain's redesign gets taken over by a good guy who restores the design. Almost parallel. Yeah, exactly, Hard-Boiled. That's why I think Snyder is totally drawn to that story. It's very much like him wanting to make a certain kind of movie, and the heads that be say, fuck you, we want to do it this way. It's very much parallel to that. Kate Beckinsale's Catwoman. Yeah, I like that. She'd be a good one. Nah, I'm anti-Charlie. Fuck you. Would you bring Keanu Reeves Constantine to the DCU? That was a dream. Post-credit. Nah. I want an actual legit Constantine. I like Constantine, but I want the actual, give me a Colin Farrell or even a Tom Hardy as Constantine, to be honest. Dave Franco as Booster Gold. What's up, bro? Blue beard. I don't know. I don't really like that. I wanted to see Charlene as MJ2. She's a great actress. I hope DC gives her a role one day. She could be Babs. She could pull off a Babs. Yeah, I thought, when they showed those set images from Amazing Spider-Man 2, I thought, man, that would have been cool. Charlie Sheen as the Riddler. Tiger blood. Hey, I like Charlie Sheen. Always have. He's actually been one of my favorite actors for since I was a kid. You know, and that's all has to do with Hot Shots. When Hot Shots came out, that was my favorite movie ever. I loved Hot Shots. And then Major League. That's my favorite baseball movie ever. Charlie Sheen is great. There's so many great Charlie Sheen movies. One of the underrated 90s alien movies that he was in called not Arrival, but The Arrival. That is a guilty pleasure. I will watch that to this day. Fucking A. I love Charlie Sheen. I love 2.5 Men. I was just watching it. 2.5 Men, great show. I don't watch the fucking Ashton Kutcher bullshit. I don't like it. And I know he's a bit wonky and stupid and everything, that he had his issues, but I'm glad that the man has been sober for a year. He just posted about that the other day, so that's good. Nightwing movie all the way. Yeah, there needs to be that. I was really looking forward to that. Like I said, hire the fucking guys who did all the choreography for John Wick and you're golden. Low budget, movie would make a fucking shit ton. You feeling it? Okay. Benedict Cumberbatch. Oh, yeah. Yeah, he'd be a good Brainiac. He'd be a very good Brainiac, to be honest. So, speaking of Charlie Sheen, what is Emilio Estevez doing these days? I think he's like just directing stuff. I'm not sure. I always loved Emilio Estevez too. He was also in a parody movie called Loaded Weapon 1 with Sam Jackson before Sam Jackson was a name. That's a great fucking spoof movie. That's a great parody movie. And they were in a movie together, Estevez and Sheen, which of course they're brothers, which Charlie Sheen's real name was Carlos Estevez. Men at Work, early 90s. Oh, I love that movie too. That was a great movie. Men at Work. If you haven't seen that movie yet, do yourself a favor. Go watch it. It's typical 90s, late 80s, but it's a great movie with those two. They don't even play brothers. They're coworkers. They're garbage men. It's fucking great. Go watch that. Rami Malek as Mad Hatter. I could see that. David, did you watch Titans finale? No, I haven't. Stop it. Charlie Sheen Platoon, yeah, he's great. John Travolta as Darkseid. Don't make me laugh. So weird. And that everybody's John Travolta impression, his impression of them, of him younger in Grease and shit like that. Matt Damon or John Hamm as Hush. Yeah, I could see that. I'd actually like John Hamm to be Two-Face, to be honest. Harvey. He'd be a good Harvey if he doesn't end up being Batman. Hey, Dave, what are your favorite top 3 horror movies of all time? The Thing is one of them. Evil Dead is another. Yeah, first Freddy movie, maybe? Evil Dead is one of my top, and The Thing, I mean, that's sci-fi horror. John Carpenter, you can't go wrong. But The Evil Dead is probably my all-time favorite. The original Evil Dead. I can watch it to this day. It still freaks me out. The simplicity of it, the low budget. But Sam Raimi really just like, he worked with everything he could. And you could just feel the passion in that movie. And it's just, you turn on all the lights, it's free. It's a freaky ass movie. And then with Evil Dead 2 and Army of Darkness, it just got really hokey, but whatever. Are you looking forward to any non-CBM movies next year? Of course. Dude, I love movies, man. There's a lot. Like I said, I'm going to do my top 10. How dare you? Justin Bieber as Jason Todd. Fucking. When is the DC Daily News supposed to drop? Apparently tomorrow. I don't know. John Hamm could be Vandal Savage. Yeah, I could see that. I see a Gerard Butler. Actually, I'd like Gerard Butler as Hawkman. He'd be a good Hawkman, Gerard Butler, I think. But Super Bowl pick, I think Saints are going to do it. But who knows? It's really up in the air right now. Some of the good teams are like losing right now. Did you get? Yes, I got Man of Steel vibes. Yes, NK Productions. I said that already. I did get Man of Steel vibes, especially when he got the trident and he got into the classic costume. Dave, who is you taking in the AFC? Oh yeah, Chargers for sure. Yeah, and it would be a big fuck you to San Diego. It's like, hey, we just left to Los Angeles and now we're winning. Snyder Cut 2019. Hey, you never know what could happen. Never know. All right, guys. I'm already 74, 75 minutes into this thing. Got my last vodka sip right here, so I'm going to end the stream right now. I appreciate you guys joining me, as always. Always a lot of fun. And, yeah, until next week. And, yeah, I guess have a Merry Christmas, guys. I won't talk to you like this until after that. So hopefully you guys have a good Christmas. I know I will, because I always go to my cousins, and they like to drink, and they have a stocked bar. So that's why I have the next day off of work. So cheers, guys. Thanks for joining the vodka stream. Go watch Aquaman. Go watch Into the Spider-Verse. Do it. All right, guys. Appreciate it. You guys are awesome. Cheers. So good. All right, guys. I love you. Bye.